of hot hatchbacks, it doesn't get much hotter than this. The Mazda Speed3 and the Volkswagen GTI. So, if you've got an itchy throttle toe and about $25,000 sitting in your bank account, which one should you get? The Mazda Speed3 Sport is a good car. No, make that a great car. It's got everything you'd ever want in a sports car, including a great 2.3 liter, 263 horsepower engine that'll pull the steering wheel right from your arms as the car struggles to get traction. The Mazda Speed3 only comes with the 6-speed manual, the way God intended, and I easily got it to 60 in under 6 seconds. But what really makes this car a hoot to drive and what makes it a great car is how fast it accelerates and how well it handles. Just check this out. It'll chirp its wheels all the way through third gear. In terms of straight line performance and track-like handling, there's no contest. The Mazda wins every time. Oh my gosh, is this car so much fun to drive in the twisties. It's got go-kart-like handling. It goes exactly where you point it. Hitting an apex of a turn is so easy. But there's a real price to pay when you get out of the mountains and you have to commute to work. You can probably tell by how much this camera is getting jostled. The Mazda 3 also has a very sports car-like suspension. It handles like a go-kart, but the downside, of course, is that it rides like a go-kart. The Volkswagen GTI has a much better ride, but it also has about a third less horsepower. Just like the Mazda Speed3, the GTI, well, it has a pumped-up engine, except that it comes with just under 70 horsepower less to the party. But here's the strange part. Even though the Volkswagen GTI is slower than the Mazda, I got a 0 to 60 time of about 6.5 seconds. The GTI feels and drives as fast as the Mazda. If hauling people and stuff is what you're looking for, well, I have to tell you, both cars are relatively tight in the back. The 4-door GTI might be the way to go. Okay, so here's today's take-home test. Which car sounds better? First, the Mazda. And now the GTI. Actually, that was a trick question. They both sound great to me. The GTI does come with a little bit more usable trunk space, and you gotta love those red brake calipers poking out from behind the 17-inch wheels. Here's something you won't hear me say every day. I'll take mine with an automatic transmission. The GTI comes with the dual clutch or DSG transmission, and whether you're shifting it yourself using the paddle shifters or the car shifting for you, the transmission rips through shifts like a superbike. Both the Mazda and the Volkswagen are just really fun cars to drive, but I have to give the edge, at least for performance, to the Mazda, but for comfort to the Volkswagen. Check out the GTI's fat steering wheel. I have to give the edge to fit and finish and interior to the Volkswagen GTI. There's just something about it that's much more grown up and adult. What makes the GTI unique, in one word, is refinement. While the Mazda is raw and brutal, the GTI is fast and refined. But hey, there's absolutely nothing wrong with raw and brutal, especially when you're tearing up the mountains. While the Mazda Speed3 for about $25,000 is a great car, it's not a car that your wife or your girlfriend or even your friends will ever want to take on a road trip because the suspension is too hard, the acceleration is just too fast, and perhaps the smile in the front of the car is just too big. So, which car would I choose? Maybe because I'm in my 40s and I've lost that boyhood racer gene, or maybe because this car is a little bit more refined, I'd take the GTI. I'm Mica, reporting for TFLcar.com.